And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And our next guest, I'm glad to have Steve Fallon with us. Now, this is before I get Steve in it. Thank you for being here. This is something I want to say I personally recommend, endorse. I would love for you, if you have Saturday afternoon, this coming Saturday afternoon available, to go down and check this out. And it's something you're really going to enjoy. I've experienced this in the past, but it's bigger, larger, it's everything. It's huge this year. You've made a lot of changes. Yeah. Steve Fallon, we're talking about CROSSFEST 2017 this Saturday at Lee Newton Park in Jasper, and it starts at 2 p.m. until dark. So what starts at 2 p.m.? Tell us what this is.
Well, we have a huge contingent of Christian groups, really. We have 12 different churches involved, and they're going to be doing everything from Christian bands, worship teams, drama groups, dance groups. We have special children's stations that are going to have special activities for kids, things like puppet shows and a lot of different things going on for children, lots of games. We're going to have games and interactive things for the teenagers as well, and free food. So a lot of people, I believe, are going to come to enjoy. We're having smoked chicken and fried catfish and a number of things. People are donating things for this to be a great success.
You got me at the catfish. you had me at catfish.
So it's not every day you get to go and have this much fun, and everything is free. Nobody gets charged for anything. So it's going to be
why?
Family.
And people are always looking for the. I must say, because you and I have known each other for years, and you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
When you hear free games, free music, free food, free entertainment, just an enjoyable afternoon, people say, "What's the catch? Why do you do this? Why is this?"
The only catch is that we want to show people that.
And I didn't mean to put it that way, but you know what I'm saying?
No, and I get that. And it's hard for people to believe that we just do this out of love. But the church needs to be able to share to the community the love of Jesus Christ. It is called CROSSFEST because it is a Christian community-based event. And so it's for everybody. And if one says, well, I'm not really a Christian, is this for me? Yes, this is for you. This is for you and for your family. It's our way of saying to the community, we love you and God loves you, and we're here just to serve. And we want to share with you the good things of God. And, we believe that a lot of families are hurting. You and I talk about politics. I'll keep up with your views on politics. And you and I agree on a lot of things. But I would say, there's a time sometimes where you need to take a break from all of the contention.
I hear that. And people tell me that. I've heard that.
But you know what I'm saying. It's a time to lay down some of this the stress and the vitriol. And one of our themes this year, you might like, is called Make America Whole Again. And we believe that Jesus is the answer. We believe that the love of Christ can be the healing grace that makes America whole again.
Well, let me say, because I just want to revisit that. Like when I was saying, people say, what the catch? They question. They hear this, they question. And I was glad we went into that, because people send home a question. All right. Maybe there is a such thing where people just want to do it because they care about you, and the love for nothing in return. Just come out and enjoy the afternoon.
And in fact, we have churches that will set up some information booths. We even have groups like the Good Samaritan Clinic in Jasper, a pregnancy center, different groups like that. They're going to be just giving out information, and none of the churches are going to be there to just serve the purpose of their church. It's not a recruiting event. It's not, come and go to our church. In fact, if you get to know somebody from a church, fine, but that's not our point. Our point is having a relationship with God through Jesus Christ, and whether you ever believe, and this is something I think is very important, whether or not someone who comes ever believes what I believe or not, it's okay. We want you to feel like we love you and you belong, whether you believe or not. And we believe that's the way that we have to show love to the community.
Well, Steve, You have been doing this for years. Let me direct it more personally to you. When it comes to hurting families, all right, hurting families, drug addiction, the things, because I'm a big supporter, especially in the Appalachian Judicial Circuit accountability courts. I'm the alternative courts. I'm a big supporter with our Superior Court judges and our district attorney in that accountability. And you have been involved in those kind of things here for years. Why do you do this?
Well, we did start out, I guess it was about 2008, it's a long time ago now. Our crossover series was mainly focused on families affected by addiction. And a big part of that did come out of a desire among a lot of the people in the drug court to have fellowship. And what we kept hearing people say was, we want to just have fun, and we need to learn how to have good, clean fun, and without having to drink and drug and that sort of thing. And crossover spent 5 or 6 years. We did 22 events, I think, in the first 5 years or something like that. 22 events. From Jasper to Blue Ridge to Lanaga and LJ. We did a lot of events in LJ. And, it touched a lot of lives. It's a lot of work, but people come and they realize some things. They realize, number one, my family needs more of this kind of exposure and contact. People who know how to have good, clean, wholesome fun. And it also gives them hope, I believe, just to have people in the world who don't take advantage of them, don't do anything to take anything from them, but just are there to love and to serve. They don't see it enough, and we just believe that it makes a difference. I was going to share a little bit about the word festival. North Georgia has festivals out the wazoo. I mean, we love our festivals, don't we, in North Georgia?
Yes, we'll just stay with yes.
So the Apple Festival, the Moonshine Festival.
That's funny you said that, because I was going to say, don't say moonshine.
okay. So, Marble Festival in Jasper, Jeep Fest. I mean, we have a festival for everything. Well, I want to share something with you real quick. I looked it up in the dictionary. It said the definition of festival: a day or period of celebration, typically a religious commemoration. The root of the idea of a festival came out of the Hebrew culture, and they had their annual feast, and they would come to God, and they would rejoice before God at His goodness. And so we started looking at that as we took a couple of years off, and we've been praying about anything like this we should continue to do. And what we decided was we need to call it CROSSFEST and bring it into the vein of that community festival kind of event that people are used to.
I like that.
And make it North Georgia's truly Christian festival. And we're believing God that maybe this will become an annual event and that people will really look forward to. So,
folks, what we're talking about right now is CrossFest 2017. It's this Saturday, July 22nd at Lee Newton Park. That's in Jasper. Not hard to find. I'll tell you what. Have you ever been to the Marble Festival? Take the same directions, correct?
Right,
there you go.
Yeah.
Lee Newton Park there in Jasper. Everything is free, just because. There's no catch.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Done it all.
Dance, drama. It starts at 2 p.m. It goes till dark. Free music, free food, a water slide, bounce house, arts and crafts, children's activities. Make America whole again. They're right now on the flyer I have here: Dirt Road Disciples, Soulfish, Encounter Ministries, world-class guitarist Casper McLeod, Rock of Christ Band, the Elijah Project. Just some of the names here on the list. There's 5 bands. Everything is free. You had me at Catfish. I'm just telling you. Steve, anything else you'd like to share with our viewers before we leave that you came in this morning?
Well, I just remember that this is a day of rejoicing. And it is a day to come and share good things. We're a blessed country. We are. And right now, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see all the good things.
Through the negative, the field of negative. It's hard to sort through it and see it. I agree with you.
We're a country at war with itself.
I agree with you.
And politically speaking, we are. But we still have a lot of good people. And I would say they're good people, whether they're Democrat or Republican. There are good people in the world, and God is definitely good. And I don't think he takes sides, you know what I mean? But he's on the side of goodness and right. And I believe God believes in family and just a lot of things that we all hold dear. And so this is a time where we can all come together about the things that we agree on. That God is good, and that there's some people that are good, and we can celebrate the goodness of our families and have great fun together. And I think that's what's important.
Steve, before you came in today, I know your passion. I know it before you got here. It shows, your passion shows. You have put a lot of work into this, but you got a lot of people helping you, don't you? There's a lot of people.
I tell you, we've got the 12 churches, quite a few from around Jasper. There are a few here in LJ, and they're as far away as Dahlonega. All of these bands, they come and they volunteer their time. We've just got people donating food. There are just all kinds of people coming in and helping us out. I had this year a team of about 26 people that started back in February trying to plan this event. So, it's people are excited. And I've got, a lot of people coming to try to show love that didn't even work on planning the event. They're going to be setting up tents and giving away things, and so you really don't want to miss this. It's just going to be a great time to come and receive a lot of good from the community, the Christian community.
Steve, I appreciate it. I know you're excited about it, and so am I. Don't forget, that's CrossFest. We'll have this flyer on our website, fetchernews.com, our Facebook page, and we'll make sure we're sharing it through all of our social media channels here at fetchernews.com, so you can remember to make it Saturday, July 22nd, Lee Newton Park in Jasper, Georgia, 2 p.m. till dark, CrossFest. The whole family, everybody's welcome. The grandparents, the kids, there's something for everybody. No obligations. Everything's free. Come down and enjoy the afternoon.
Have you got time for just like 2 minutes of video or 1 minute?
Oh, do we have one?
I don't know if she has that queued up. But
do you have that, Sam?
Okay, never mind.
No, she said to give her a second.
Okay.
And when it comes to Sam, a second could be a second.
Well,
I'll tell you.
Sometimes people ask me if they never came to one of our crossover events. They don't know what to expect. They're like, "What's this going to be like?" And I've got a little slideshow. It's in a folder in there that says CrossFest video. But it's a slideshow of one of the events we did at the park in Jasper. And I will say, of all the places we've ever done these events, Lee Newton Park is one of the best because it's shady in the afternoon on a hot summer day. It's just a beautiful.
We have that ready. Sam has that ready. So we're going to play this. Stay with us. We're going to close the show with Steve here. We're coming up at 10 o'clock. But watch this video of what to expect at CrossFest, and we'll be right back.
She doesn't have to play the whole thing. Just play 2 or 3 minutes of it.
When you got the blues and you're feeling down and you really need someone to talk to, there's nobody around, you feel like giving up and throwing in the towel. You're thinking, why should I keep on trying when it probably won't work out? Well, don't you think it's time? What are you waiting for? Can't you hear that opportunity's knocking? It's knocking at your door and making you a promise that he is faithful to keep. And if you will meet him halfway there, he's gonna give you everything you need. Come on, gather round. Gather round where the Spirit of the Lord is. People gather round, come on, gather round. Gather round. If we make that living sacrifice, people gonna gather round, yeah, around Jesus Christ.
Okay. Folks, this is just a couple highlights of the band. It's of what you can experience at CrossFest this coming weekend, and that is again Saturday, July 22nd at Lee Newton Park in Jasper, 2 p.m. Everything is free. Thank you again, Steve, for coming in. Thank you for being with us today. That's the end of our show. Tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be at Sycamore Crossing. It is Friday, right, Sam? You got to keep me up. I never know what day it is. Tomorrow, live, Sycamore Crossing at 8 o'clock in Blue Ridge. 8:15, Ask the Doc with Dr. William Whaley. Ask the Doc. You can always send a question to Dr. Whaley at 70chief@fetchernews.com. You can always send a note or a question for Dr. Whaley there. And then at our Pet of the Week, we'll be back this week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. And don't forget, at 9 o'clock, I will have the All-Star Political Panel. If you ever want to join the panel, just get in touch with me, okay? All-Star Political Panel at 9. And we'll ask Rick what he thinks. And Bruce. And Jane. Yeah, we'll see what everybody thinks. I'm your host, BKP. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Take us out of here, Sam.